Later, right now, the District 7 race, we begin. Final chance to talk to the 4 candidates in the GOP primary. We've talked to them before. Wanted to give them just a few minutes on the program this morning as the primary is tomorrow. Mike Williams, good morning, Mike. Good to talk with you again.
Good morning, Preston. It's good to be with you.
Mike, are you getting any sense for how you stand right now?
Well, Preston, I'm very encouraged and very excited about the response we're getting from the voters. We feel that we are in a very strong position going into Election Day. The momentum has come to our side, and I think that we're going to be celebrating tomorrow night.
Why do you think that?
Just the sense that I'm getting from the people that I've talked to in the last week to 10 days that our momentum is growing. Our opponents have kind of peaked and are tapering off, and as far as what influence they're having with the voters, and they're starting to recognize who the true conservative is in this race.
What do you think those defining issues are?
Well, I think that for us it's been the way that we've run our campaign. We've run a very effective campaign on a very conservative budget. I was able to get my message out to the voters of District 7, and the voters have become very aware of me and my stand on the issues. And I did it within my campaign budget, and I only used money that I raised from my supporters and contributors. None of my opponents have been able to do that. Each one of them has written personal checks to their campaign to cover their outrageous spending plans. In fact, they've written checks totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars to their campaigns. Now, it is their money, and they're certainly free to do that. But I think that's also what the voters are recognizing, that that's probably how they'll respond if they're elected to serve as state representative. When the state's revenues aren't enough to cover their spending plans, they'll just write another check. But this time it won't be their check. It'll be the voters' checks, and they'll raise taxes and fees in order to cover those checks. And we just can't afford that mindset anymore, and I think the voters are recognizing that.
If I were to ask you the top 3 issues real quickly, what are they?
Jobs. We've got to create more private sector jobs in District 7. People are hungry to go to work. We need to get the regulations off of the small businesses that create jobs in North Florida, private sector jobs. And we've also got to do a better job of recruiting industries and employers to the North Florida area. Education. Our people are concerned about their education for their children so that they can be competitive no matter whether they choose to stay here at home or whether they choose to go somewhere else. And unfunded mandates on our local governments from the state level, where they are mandating that cities, counties, school boards carry out functions that have been handled by the state in years past that have been transitioned to local level without any funding source to carry out. So those, I think, are the 3 biggest issues currently.
Mike, thanks so much for the visit. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Mike Williams, one of the candidates for District 7.